How's it going, guys? This is CooL SpoT. This is the DayZ mod, and this is the Overwatch mod for DayZ. I'm playing on the Zombies server. I'm assuming that's how you spell it, or that's how you say it, because well, I mean, it's, you can see in the top right there, there's ZOMBZ. I'm assuming it's not Zombie Z or Zombs. Anyway, I'm actually playing on this server because one of the commenters on one of my first videos, pretty much, I think it might have been the first comment I ever got, actually, suggested I play on it. So I finally got around to it. I'm sorry it's taken so long. It is another Overwatch mod server, which means that there is a lot of loot all over the place. So many guns. So many guns. And I don't know if I ever talked about it before or not. But what that does mean is that the game kind of gets this sort of deathmatchy feel, because people don't care if they die, because they'll be able to find more. So, yeah, it does get a very deathmatchy kind of feel to it, which is cool. I mean, it's fun. That didn't seem to. Why is? Oh, hi. Okay. So we're doing that, are we? Oh, good God. What have I done? I've done it again. Okay. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, and there is a reason for that. Well, I mean, there's really only one reason for that. I hate to admit, I was getting bored. I mean, I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I'm almost assuredly going to attract one of these three guys here with all this noise. I was kind of getting bored of what I was doing. I kind of felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again, and it was losing its interest. I mean, I don't want to. That's not the kind of channel I want to run. I don't want it to be the same stuff over and over again. I don't want it to be all that boring. I mean, if I'm finding it boring making the videos, how can you guys possibly find it interesting to watch, you know? So there's probably going to be changes coming along. I'll get to that in a bit. In the meantime, I want to talk about this server. Like, man, so much stuff on this server. Like, look, this I'm in Kamenka, right on the coast, and they put in this big castle right next to the coast, which is awesome. But with all that loot on the server does come some sort of follow-on effects. Like I said, it does start to get a little deathmatchy, because people, for the most part, don't really care if they die. Because they'll be able to gear up quick enough, even if they do. So it means that, like, I think it was yesterday or last night, I logged onto the server and I spawned in Kamenka, and this is a really cool server. It actually parachutes you in. Ooh, an M4A1. I may end up. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, yep, we'll take that. I will definitely take that over the AK. Yeah, I will. It parachutes you in. Unfortunately, it uses some copyrighted music overlay, which is a lot of fun. It's actually the theme from the A-Team, which, yeah, admittedly is a lot of fun. But I don't want to screw around with that. I mean, I'm not monetizing any of my videos, but like I said, best not to take the risk. So yeah, no snipers up here, which is good, because if there were, I already alerted them. What with all that zipping and unzipping. So I spawned in, parachuted in, and ran straight to the. Oh, I'm losing my mind. The fire station. And as soon as I got in there, I managed to find a small semi-automatic weapon. I can't remember exactly what it was. And as I was coming out of the fire station, somebody was coming around behind me. I might have heard like a backpack unzip or something. Like I might have been alerted to the fact that he was nearby. I can't even really remember. So I ran out the back. He was right there. Immediately shot a few into him because he had popped one shot off. I'm like, all right, we're done. We're not playing with this. So I shot him a bunch. Ran back into the fire station to get some cover. There was another dude out there. Shot into him, and unfortunately, he was a new guy. Not just a fresh spawn or anything, but an actual new player to DayZ. So he was a little discouraged and disheartened by that. Oh, hi. You coming for a run? Sure, we can go for a run. We'll go up this way. Come on, stick with me. So I shot that other guy. He was a little cheesed about that. Sorry, man. Apparently his gun was down. That's not what I saw. It looked like he was aiming at me. So I shot the crap out of him. And as soon as I left the fire station, immediately got sniped. And I suspect I got sniped off of that castle up there. I'm not sure. Fuck! Oh goodness! Where was that? I have no idea where I'm getting shot from. At all. What the hell? Like, where did that come from? 52 meters away. I have no idea where he was. Okay, so I'm back again. There you go. Those are, that's my skills in PvP. I had no idea where that guy was. I am parachuting right back into Kamenka. This is immediately after all of that. But that's the kind of experience I've had on this server. It's just, man, shooting all over the place, everywhere. Which I gotta say, it's kind of fun. I thought I would come in and show you some of the parachuting in. I actually opened my parachute like way up high because you can get a lot of travel if you speed up the parachute. Back behind me, I had actually dropped in just over Komarovo. And obviously I want to get back to Kamenka. I want to see if I can find this guy. I have no idea if I'll be able to. But we'll see. I'll probably end up getting myself killed again. This is exactly why I ended up having to spawn in like 5 and 6 times yesterday. But I don't care. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't kill a single guy, but so what? We're going to keep going. And that actually kind of brings me to some of the changes I want to make. Oh, nice, a revolver. I don't tend to play a lot of people. Oh, Jesus. What the hell, man? Alright, where are you? Serpentine! Serpentine! Get out of the... Oh, there you go. You're off from that direction. Where are you at? What the heck? Man. I mean, obviously they're bad shots, but... Okay. And I'm back again. See what I mean? That's what Overwatch turns into a lot of the time. I actually opened my parachute up a lot higher, actually. I happened to catch on that death message there that I was killed from 276 meters away, I believe, which from past experience it means on that castle. So we're going to go see. We'll try and find this guy. I suspect there was a second guy that was actually tagging me. I'm not sure. But, so as I was saying, this sort of comes back to the changes that I kind of want to make. I rarely play much in the way of PvP. I tend to play this game very lone wolf, sort of survivally, a lot. That's pretty much been my only method of play. This wiggling and shaking, by the way, that's just kind of a glitchy thing. I'm not sure what does that. Can't quite see anybody there. I don't know if that means they're not there or if maybe it just can't render in properly. I'm not sure. But in any event, yeah, I tend to play very lone wolfy. like almost exclusively. So any sort of player interaction I tended to avoid quite a bit. To the extent that if I did see another player, I would very regularly not engage with them at all. It looks like that dude hid my body wherever it might have ended up. I'm not even sure. So if I did happen to see another player, I would often just sort of, you know, kind of hide and let them run past, or just not engage them at all. And look at me dodging. Oh, okay, we'll dodge on most of those trees. And I think that's what led to a lot of the relatively boring gameplay that I was uploading before, because I would try to avoid players for the most part. So I'm gonna kind of try and change it up. I want to get better at PvP in the game. I want to eventually learn to sort of handle myself. And so to that end, I'm basically seeking out player interaction and looking for these kind of ridiculous sort of situations where I'm just like massively outnumbered, and getting into these deathmatch situations, because it's a way I haven't played the game before. So you know, it'll help me to improve in the game, and it'll probably be a hell of a lot more interesting for you guys to watch. So that's the route we're going with this. We'll see how well it turns out. And thankfully, this video has been a great sort of introduction to that, because twice I've now been killed, and I have no idea where either of the guys that killed me are. I strongly believe that one guy, that last guy, is up here. But again, I'm sort of guessing at that. I don't know for certain. I'm just guessing based on range, because 276 meters sort of fits with that kind of range. Now I have to be careful here, because he could be expecting me. He may have watched me parachute in. That's one thing I really like about this server, is that when somebody parachutes in, you can actually see them. Like, it's not some weird gimmicky thing where it just doesn't show the player or something goofy like that. Oh, was that? That was something. We're gonna take that back, because if there is a guy up here, full auto is definitely going to be an asset to me. I don't know. Can we see anybody? Sometimes if they're prone or if they're crawling about, you can kind of see bits of their character model clipping through the floor there. Nah, there's nobody. That's too bad. So this is going to be a little more difficult. And see what I mean? Like, I parachuted in, and just that quick. I mean, I spawned in with a double-barreled shotgun, but you guys know my feelings on shotguns, in this game in particular. So yeah, you spawn in and you're geared up that fast. I mean, obviously I don't have a whole lot of gear. What do I have, actually? An empty whiskey bottle. You always seem to have an empty whiskey bottle. Painkiller, morphine, and a can of beer. It's good enough for a little while. Here's another can of Coke. Honestly, most of that stuff I really don't care about right now. Book of matches might come in handy later. I really don't. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even be stopping to pick that kind of stuff up, because, as you've seen, this is a pretty active area. It's a hot zone, even with the zombies. Big jerk. Busy here, man. So, with nobody on that castle, it might be up here. Maybe that's where we're going next. See if we can find somebody up here and get our revenge. Now, my humanity, you might notice the humanity in the corner is at 2900. Usually starts at 2,500. That's not from killing player bandits. Unfortunately, if you kill AI bandits, like the mission bandits, on this server, that'll raise your humanity. Killing player bandits, on the other hand, it's considered a wash, like a neutral change, server-wide. So yeah, it doesn't even register. You get no, as far as I know, you don't get any humanity change for killing players, like at all, which is kind of a surprise. Honestly, I think I'm a little disappointed that they went that route. I think I'd prefer it the way it is on most other servers, but whatever, it's not a big deal. I don't much care about the humanity. Oops, I don't know what I did there. Oh, I hit space. I have no idea what that did. Ammo low, communication. Yeah, I have no idea what that did. Didn't seem to do anything at all. Really hope it didn't play like a random sound that everybody around me can hear, but I can't. That would suck. So, like I said, the idea of this sort of new playthrough, this new idea, this new paradigm. What the heck? That's not a good place to keep your truck. Pretty sure it's not going to run too well if you keep it in there. We gotta check this out. This is crazy. What? How the hell do you suppose that happened? Huh. Nothing in there, which is mild disappointment. Mild disappointment, to be fair. That's so weird. Who wants to team up? You see that a lot on this server because, like I said, very deathmatchy. And, well, I mean, you know, team deathmatch is easier than deathmatch. So, you see a lot of people wanting to team up. And these zombies are going to be an irritant. Alright, there's another player. There you go. You can see one of them parachuting in now. Wonder where he's... It looks like he's going up onto the hill there. So now, being that that shooter was obviously not up on the castle there. Man, these zombies are loud. Keep talking at me. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to you guys. Looks like this place might be cleared out entirely. Oh my goodness, like entirely? Really? That's a shame. We're not going to screw around in here and make ourselves a target. So let's just get the hell out of Dodge. We'll go find somewhere else to play around in. So I'm thinking I'm not going to upload as many of these kind of you know, constant playthrough sort of videos. Because I think that was a big portion of what led to some of those other videos just kind of being boring and feeling like not a whole lot was being done. So I'm actually going to try, believe it or not, I'm actually going to try and edit some videos together a little better. And that was a player. I know it was. Yep. That is a player. Screw it. You know what? We're just going to take him out. Because fuck it. Shit, he saw me. Of course he saw me. Got him. And yeah, humanity didn't change at all. So, that's the way that works. And, okay, so we're good here. I'm going to, oh, he was a bandit. Let's see if he should have had another painkiller, at least. There we go, yep. So we'll take that. We'll take his beer. And anything worthwhile down there? Nope, nothing that we don't have already. We'll take the morphine. I don't think it'll be an issue, but whatever, we'll take it anyway. And the bandages, of course. So, yeah. There you go, we got, I actually had a player encounter in which I survived. Of course, the poor guy had a crossbow. He didn't have much of a chance there. And honestly, it's not like he got outplayed. It's not like I did something right there, to be perfectly honest. It just so happened that he was completely outgunned. If I hadn't won that, I deserved to die. So, as I said, I'm hoping to edit these videos together a little better. Maybe even if it's videos of like me just dying 5 and 6 and 7 times, you know, so what? At least then it'll be more interesting, and you guys will sort of be able to share in me learning how to get better at DayZ and especially at PvP in DayZ. So that's the direction I want to start taking things. I hope not to allow quite that much time. I mean, it's been like a week and a half since the last time I uploaded a video, and I hope that not to be the case. I don't want to. I don't want that to be the norm. I definitely want to get at least a few videos up a week. Although with increased editing times, that's gonna, you know, we'll see how well that goes. So yeah, that's the direction I'm planning on taking this. I want things to be more interesting. I want things both for you and for me, because like I said, I was starting to get a little bored with what I was doing, and I wasn't. It was coming up that I wasn't proud of what I was uploading, and that's kind of a bad place to be in. So don't expect videos to be coming out day after day after day the way they have been, but I'm hoping that the videos that do come out, when they do come out, are going to be of a better quality than they were. You know, it is going to increase my workload fairly dramatically. Is that a zombie? That's so weird. I can't even tell what that is. It could even just be a rock or something, but that's weird. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video there. This is CooL SpoT. This is DayZ mod, and this is the Overwatch mod for DayZ, and I will see you hopefully with some better quality content and some more interesting videos in the next episode. See y'all later.